Round 2, definitely a keepable hand. This hand just needs a Piana and we'll be in business. Alright, alright. Seems like a pretty legit trade to me. I'll eat your shadow guy that deals more damage. Oh wait, that's right. He can't block because he has shadow. So we'll jam a mongrel. I guess nomad's not bad either, but mongrel I can discard and save it. Or trade with something. Three drop, Stoic Champ. Alright. Well, that was a bad draw. Pretty easy block. Yeah, it's no big deal. Didn't really lose anything. More plays? Jeez. Look at you. No second green sources. Terribly awkward. Terribly awkward. Guess we have to buy time till we can find some actual threats. Guess we'll take the 2 here. What do we got? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, it's truly dreadful for us. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Don't know what to do about it. Guess I can eat some tokens, but it's not very sexy. Alright, actual threat. I might double block the Stoic Champ with the Nomad and the Trapper. Because Trapper currently on this board isn't too crazy. Although I might want it. Alright, let's just eat his champ then. Yeesh. That's rough. He's just going to go infinite on his Beetleback Chief. Eating it with Parallax Wave doesn't really do me any good either. Hmm. Didn't tap any dudes down. That's weird. Wasn't expecting that. Let's get the Harrier out there. And I guess he'll tap down our Trapper. Okay, well that makes a little more sense. Yeesh. It's pretty terrible. I wish I could do something about it. I can Parallax Wave it in response, but that actually does literally nothing. Except get his guys back faster. So that's not good. I don't like that. Boy, this Yavimaya Elder Search sure seems terrible right now, doesn't it? Guess we'll drop the Emissary and pass. Guess Astro Slide's pretty good against us, isn't it? Yeah, we might need to bring in the old anti-enchantment plan. There goes our Emissary. Yeah, it's pretty rotten for us. I'm not too happy about that. So now he's going to get just tons of dudes back, which is terrible for us as well. That was a terrible draw, especially considering it wasn't our second green source, so this looks like a hopeless situation. Alright, can't even win the race at this point, so I think we just accept a loss pretty much. Just getting lands that don't do anything. Yeah, I have no idea how to get out of this. I think we're just toast. Yeah, I think we're just dead. So, what seems terrible against this guy? Any sort of... Parallax Wave seems pretty bad. It's just too powerful of a spell in general to take out, though, and it did buy us a bunch of time to, unfortunately, not find anything of substance. I think we needed some of our actual elephant guides to do something in this situation. So now we have to make a trade just to get rid of his guy that keeps getting tokens. I didn't see any real reason to block the Stoic Champ because it didn't matter, I guess. We easily died a Fire Blast. Goblin Trenches seems pretty bad for us as well. Yeah, it was really bad draw once again. Yeah, we're just dead. We are just dead. So a bunch of land draws and lose to better cards. So got to figure out how to win this one. I think some removal or less lands would help. That is going to help us. Yes, I could have tapped something down. It doesn't matter. We were clearly dead anyway. Alright, so stop the Trenches Astral Slide plan. That's not too hard, I guess. We've got a couple of these Seal of Cleansing. So we'll bring those in. Spot removal seems worse. Let's take out the Blastoderm, maybe. A little bit too slow to get past his infinite blockers. And have to bring in the library. Let's cut a plains. Astral Slide is just going to wreck our day, but hopefully we'll see the Seal of Cleansing. What else do I want to cut? Well, yeah, my Elder did seem pretty awful there. Doing absolutely nothing the entire game. Gust Cloak versus Yavimaya Elder. Potential card value versus dude that flies over top. Let's take out the Elder, I guess. I have no idea. Maybe Harrier's better because it flies. We'll find out, I guess. Alrighty, let's try this one out. We'll play first. Yeah, keep that. So if we draw land, got a real solid plan going. Okay, opponent tanked real hard on that hand. So I don't know if it was super high upside with risk attached or something, but he did spend a long time deliberating over that hand, so that was a great draw. Just a fantastic draw. So now we get to go Trapper into Captain into Elephant Guide, which is just insane. Oh, Lightning Rift, you say? Well, change of plans. The reason I didn't Seal of Cleansing it immediately is if he has Astral Slide, I would much, much rather do the slide instead. But this is fine. Not sure why he's tanking on a cycle effect. Okay, finally got it. What do you know, Mountain? Got it. Alright, so now I think we are going to drop the seal. So, bash 4. And the reason that we're playing the seal is I want to drop my remaining 2 creatures. And if he's got the Astral Slide, I don't think it's the end of the world. He might just play Astral Slide and cycle in the same turn. So let's just get this out here. Take care of that thing. Get this guy out there and pass. So at least if he does do Astral Slide, I think the Elephant Guide at this point did its job. Yeah, it's terrible, but whatever. It's the way it goes. Lightning Rift was a big threat. Astral Slide's a big threat. Either way. And exactly like I said it would go down, we wouldn't have been able to stop it anyway. So he just has just an absolutely bonkers deck. That strategy is so good. And even with our insane draws, that's just such a meaty little combo there. Just drop Astral Slide, cycle in the same turn. Just unlimited cycle with Rift and Astral Slide. I'm having like awful nightmarish flashbacks of playing against this deck when it was in Standard. One of the most overbearing, obnoxious decks in all of Standard history, and that's saying a lot. The other ones that come to mind are Fairies, Jund, Cawblade, of course. All right. Debating whether I just Swords Nomad swing team. Sure. So I could prevent the damage. I guess why not? So I guess I can provoke Bassandra and then make him basically block with Emissary. It's pretty good. That's not bad either. Yeah, that's pretty terrible for us. It's a pretty bad draw. So I can provoke Bassandra, swing team. He can block Chief Goblin on Trapper, kill it, or on Piana. I can tap down Bassandra, swing team, provoke Chief, play Varine. Let's try that. Well, I was planning on swinging. So I guess we'll provoke the Chief. And then we'll play a Varine. Getting rid of the Chief I felt like was necessary because of the Astral Slide. This is a nasty deck we're playing against. Yeah, it's pretty good. Not quite have Threshold yet, but that's okay. So we'll swing, we'll provoke Bassandra. So we can trade, I guess. He's got a chump block. No follow-up with Zealot. Alright. So beat the deck. That's good news. Let's get this little bad boy in here too. It's completely just all the enchantment and artifact hate we can put in here, now that I know how much he's got. Could have an out to Bassandra with Afterlife or Exile, but Afterlife seems better because he can just force us to attack into it. Maybe Gaia's Embrace is kind of overkill. Surprised how well this worked for us. I guess we already have Swords of Plowshares and Parallax Wave. We don't need to bring in more removal, I don't think. So let's bring in, or bring out, excuse me. Sorry. Let's bring out Gaia's Embrace. Just focus on creature beatdown. With all the artifact enchantment hate we can muster. Alright. I think we gotta keep it despite not having any enchantment or artifact hate. Hopefully we can draw into it. So I think we're going Nomad or Trapper or Emissary. I don't know. Wall of Diffusion. Well, guess we want to do Nomad maybe? Let's do, if we do Nomad, yeah, if we do Nomad and we get Elephant Guide, then we can attack into Wall of Diffusion. That actually makes sense to me, I think. Can do Harrier next turn as well. Nomad of his own. Alright, well, Harrier it is. Alright. No enchantments yet, no enchantment hate yet, so that's good. Bodyguard, not too shabby. Let's go get in with Harrier. Let's drop Piana plus Bodyguard. In case he's got a Lightning Rift or something, but we'll see. Yeah, Bassandra's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty card. Ooh, that's pretty sexy. That is sexy. So let's just guide up a Gust Cloak Harrier and just start beating in. I really like that. That seems real good. I could do it on Piana too, but then he still just has good blocks. Alright. Harrier it is. Yeesh. Might as well sack in response, I guess. I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. Hmm. So if I swing team, you can what, double block Piana or something? If I swing with Piana, Harrier, Nomad, you can double block Piana. Let's just do Harrier. Mm. Alright. I think this is the turn we're going to be swinging team. Tell you that much. It's actually not bad. Alright, so we swing team here, I guess. Minus the trapper. So response, we'll tap down your faithful. Actually, why don't we, just cause. He's got the wall of diffusion, but we don't have anything better going on, so I kind of like it anyway. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I mean, I guess we can bust Seal of Cleansing now. Kind of lets him. I kind of want to keep it a secret. Play it as like a sorcery speed enchantment hate. Because the thing is, if he has Astral Slide, and if I have Seal of Cleansing out and he has Astral Slide, he'd just wait until he had a cycle effect and then do it in one turn. Whereas he might be more apt to just drop a Lightning Rift or something now. So I kind of want to surprise it a little bit. Parallax Wave and we just win. So that wouldn't be too bad either. Okay, so Trapper Tap, Bassandra, Elephant Guide, Emissary, plus Shadow. He has to block with Wall of Diffusion. Also diversifies our threats. Or I can do it on Piana to boost team, which isn't bad. Or I can do it on Phantom Nomad, but he can still block with Diffusion. So I guess Emissary is probably the best. Unless he has another Solar Blast, of course. Then he cycles and wrecks our day. I think we do Emissary. I want our two evasive guys to have this going for them. So let's see if he forces us to attack again. Alright, so in response, tap down, flyer. Alright. And I guess we'll give Shadow. Might as well. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Yeah, guess we'll hit the Nomad because can't kill the other one. Nope. Gonna leave it in combat. If I get my own Battle Screech, I'm kind of sitting pretty. So he's got a Trapper, which makes this a bit more challenging. Not the ideal draw. See what he forces to attack. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So, tap bird. Get in for 5. Yeesh. So you can tap down our dude and crack back for lethal. That's not good. And he can force us to attack? That's terrible. So we lost. I'm shocked that we just lost this. Very shocked. It's pretty incredible. Yeah, what an incredible way to lose. To renewed faith. I'm flabbergasted. We just lost to gain 6 life. Unbelievable. Wow. It's pretty disappointing. Yeah, it's a shit way to lose. Yeah, alright. I guess that's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, renewed faith for the win. Wow. Mind equals blown. Was not expecting to lose to this card. Battle Screech would have been pretty crazy there. That would have brought us right back in it. Well, close match. I wish we could have won. But his deck was better than ours legitimately, so I guess it does make sense that he wins. Because Astral Slide and Lightning Rift are so good. And you have tons of cyclers. So, disappointing loss. But it's the way it goes down, folks. See you round 3.